Let's go!
Now, I know I'm way late to the game, but I finally got my hands on a game called Hades. Now, this game is super duper fun, and I'm really bad at it. But I do enjoy the concept, the art style, pretty much everything about this game, and that's why it won so many awards when it came out. My brother was over the other day, and I was introducing him to the game and letting him play it, and as I'm watching, I'm like, holy crap, this is what Chain of Memories should have been. The biggest gripe most people had with Chain of Memories wasn't the story or the characters or even the general concept of the game itself, rather the battle mechanic of the card system. I think if the card system was done better, people wouldn't have hated it as much, but also it was such a different route than the original Kingdom Hearts title. So a lot of people were scratching their head, if it ain't broke, why try to fix it? Now, for this reimagining of Chain of Memories in my head, I don't think you can take the card system away. The cards are extremely important for the story and overall theming for this game. However, I think you could speed up the gameplay with this type of style that I'm thinking of in reference to Hades. The biggest issue I had with Chain of Memories was the pacing. It is a long game, not because of the story per se, but because you are constantly searching rooms. You have to engage with enemies on a hub world and then go into a battle sequence, and you also have to, grind for cards in order to get better, stronger decks, and to also even just enter certain rooms that have a card value. I think all this could be changed, and it would have made the game so much more fluid, so much more enjoyable, and great to play. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm one of the few people that actually enjoy Chain of Memories and Re-Chain of Memories. I don't think it's that bad of a Kingdom Hearts game. However, I do see the big blaring issues with it. So imagine this. Come on a journey with me where you boot up Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. That doesn't sound right. Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories, the reimagining, the sequel. I don't know what you want to call it. Chain of Memories 2, I don't know. You boot up the game and it's almost the exact same. You got the cutscenes, you got Castle Oblivion, the same story, the same Organization 13 trying to stop you. Sora, Donald, Goofy are going up Castle Oblivion. They're forgetting things. It's the same basic thing as the Chain of Memories games. However, the big difference is the gameplay, the fighting. That's the only thing that's different. You're still exploring, you're still going up different rooms, but now everything is quicker and it's more fluid. Imagine you entered the Olympus world. You walk in and you see the setup, and it's basically just like a room setup similar to that of Hades. It's top down, you're Sora, and the enemies are already there. The Heartless are already spawned in. Now, the original Chain of Memories would be you walk around in a 3D setting, well, the Re-Chain of Memories. You walk around in a 3D setting, an enemy will pop up, and then you can either hit the enemy to initiate a fight, and the enemy will start out stunned, or the enemy could run into you, or you could run into the enemy, and the fight will break out, but the enemy will not be stunned. Regardless, there's a hub world, you hit the enemy, and you go into a battle sequence. This would be taken out from this reimagining. It would all be right there in the room as you enter it. All the enemies that you need to clear out are right there. Now, you would still have to use cards. That's not going away, like I said, but it will feel more of like a button masher to that of Hades. You can still pick up cards of friends, Donald, Goofy, Hercules, to help aid you as you're walking around the room clearing out the Heartless. Once you clear out the Heartless, then door options will pop up, and each door will have a different card logo on it. Some will be like the Teeming with Darkness logo, so if you want to go a more grindy route, you could go through that door and you'll know, oh, there's going to be stronger, more numbers of Heartless, but I will get more EXP and I'll still level up. Or you could go to another door which has the Moogle logo on it, and you go, oh, that's the Moogle shop. I can go in there and buy some stuff from the Moogle. Or go straight and it's a save point. You're like, oh, wow, I got a save point. These doors would most likely be random after clearing a room. However, you could still have that choice of which room you want to go into. Now, when it becomes a boss fight or a cutscene that you need to watch where it's about the story, it would just be that door, and you would know by the logo on it, okay, I'm going in here, it's going to be either a cutscene or a boss or both, what have you, instead of all this needless backtracking that you had to do in the original game. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, and I think You need to kind of have experience playing both Hades and Chain of Memories to fully understand the concept that I'm trying to say here. But regardless, I just think it's a really cool thought piece, a really cool hypothetical where we could have gotten a Kingdom Hearts game that was a little bit more fluid. Like I said, I don't really have an issue with Chain of Memories. I think the story is absolutely fantastic, and I can get through the card system. It's literally just going around the worlds that I think slow down the pacing. Riku's story after beating Sora's campaign, although it is shorter, I think it's a little bit more fun because of the way Riku plays, and it's a lot faster, it's a lot quicker. Sora's is just a lot of wandering around, hitting enemies, going into battles, leaving battles, finding the right cards to get into the right door with the right values. It's an interesting idea, but it's very, very slow, it's very rugged. It kind of ruins playthroughs. Chain of Memories, although, like I said, it's not like my least favorite Kingdom Hearts game, I would have to say it's the one that I don't replay the most, just because I kind of roll my eyes and drag my feet knowing all the sluggish stuff that I have to do. And I want to know your guys' opinion. What do you think of Chain of Memories or Re-Chain of Memories? Which other version? I played the original one on the Game Boy first, and then I played Re-Chain. I do like Re-Chain a little bit better. I know some people don't think so. I like it. I think it's really cool and OP like powers that Sora can get in it. What did you think of my idea? What do you think of Hades? Have you played it? Let me know down in the comments. This video was kind of just more of like a fun little exercise. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me out. And I will be back with more Kingdom Hearts content soon.